Hey guys, welcome to another video here with Queen City Reefs and More, where you can follow my journey with my reef aquariums, with my family after moving here from Texas. I'd really appreciate it if you comment, if you like, if you subscribe. It means a lot to me if you do, and I'll keep making more videos if so. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoy this one. This is the goal. The goal is to eventually one day get this place cleaned up to where I can come in here, whether it's to eat, to watch the King of DIY on YouTube, or just to relax and pretty much watch these fish here, and while I'm eating. As you can see, I do have tables to eat at, but in this case it's filled with aquarium stuff. Here's the other table I could be eating at, but I found an opportunity to sit in front of the tank, and why not? This is a brand new table, and we've used it a lot, but now that we have the couch over there, I was like, you know what? That's what I'll do, at least during my lunch break. The only update I have on this video, honestly, is how the parrotfish is doing in this tank. He or she is doing very well. The only thing I'm worried about is that I've seen a little bit of heavy breathing on these fish. The one that I can tell the most on, because it's obvious, is the Flamingi tang. I don't know if I'm being paranoid, but anytime I see any little thing, it's like, oh, is it something? But inspecting them up close, I'll stand here and literally look at every single one of them. I don't see anything that points to anything, not yet at least. And I may be just being paranoid because of the fact that I dumped the parrotfish in here. Now I want you to keep in mind that I would not have done that if I would have ordered him from the regular Live Aquarium website, where it comes from their wholesaler warehouse, versus this one came from Diver's Den that they keep at their own facility and put them through their own QT process, which might not be perfect, but I wanted to go ahead and trust them that I could put this fish directly in my tank and to avoid any issues. While they're here, I have not seen them scratch. I've seen them scuffle. They'll chase each other around here and there, but anything that actually points to them to scratching on the surface of the rocks or scratching on the sand, it hasn't happened. And I've sat here for a good 30 minutes so far during my lunch break staring at them, and there's nothing that points to anything. So I may just be a little bit paranoid just because of my past history with fish. I used to just pop and drop them like y'all mentioned on other videos, and just pray that everything would be all right. In the very beginning, I was actually successful, but that was back in Texas, and it may have been the source of where I would get the fish. Here, I have had zero success. Shortly after having zero success, I decided to start QTing, but because I was not experienced in medication or anything like that, I was failing, to be honest. And I'm not saying I'm perfect now. I actually still am not. With the set of these fish here, they absolutely had something, and what helped was Paragard, Seachem Paragard. After 4 weeks of Seachem Paragard, another 4 weeks of observation, and I ended up putting them in here. Since then, there has been no signs, and I am 110% that there was no parasites, no issues in this tank. I'm practicing, to where I don't even want to have to manage it. I just don't want it to be in here. I took the chance with the parrotfish. Time will tell. As of right now, for the last 2 weeks that he's been in here, maybe more, I'm bad with timing. There just hasn't been any signs that prove that this fish had anything. So still crossing my fingers, of course, and like I said, time will tell. You saw in some of my previous videos where I had a Christmas, a gold flake angel, a harlequin tusk and all that, and they are using a different bottle of Seachem Paragard they ended up having something and they ended up dying from it. So Paragard didn't help. Now keep in mind that initially these guys had ick, and I was able to eradicate it with Paragard. But I just from what I saw from what I did when it comes to those, the only difference was it was 2 different bottles. So not sure how effective the second bottle was. Not sure if it's from a different batch. Not sure if it has different ingredients. Not sure if that's monitored or anything like that, to be honest. My guess, if I had to take a guess, is that it was a bad batch and did not have what the first one had that actually killed the parasite when I had the first set of QTs. Then I tried Cupramine. That killed my fish. I bought a HANA tester for testing copper, and I made sure to keep it at the therapeutic levels, and the Andrew did not make it. As well as the tusk did not make it, and therefore, you know, I don't know how comfortable I feel with copper at all. I did buy the other copper, which is Copper Power, I believe, the blue bottle that's see-through. I have not used it yet. I just don't see the need to dose copper in here yet. So I'm willing to take that chance to, you know, once these guys here have a few more weeks to go with that dosage that I'm doing for hydrogen peroxide, and after those few weeks I'm going to do another 2 weeks of observation. If nothing comes up, I will be moving them to either this tank or the tank in the office for the Red Sea Peninsula, and then see what happens then. If by any chance I do see some kind of disease, I am ready to pull them out and put them back in QT. So the way that I prepared for this mentally is just honestly, the moment that you see something wrong, you have to react. I get the only pro side of not having any corals in here is that I'm able to pull out all the rocks if needed to get the fish out. When I have a lot of corals is when I know that a lot of people are like, well, there's no way that I can pull these fish out without messing up my whole, you know, escape and all the corals that I have in here and all that. I haven't been put in that situation yet, so not sure how I would handle that, but we'll see. Anyways, this is all I have for y'all today. Hope y'all enjoyed this video and my rambling on. If y'all have any comments, questions, concerns, just leave them in the comments. For now, I hope y'all subscribe and leave a like button and comment below. All right, guys, see you on the next one. I know some like watching videos of fish getting fed. I know I do. This here is just a mix of flake food and pellet food. Every so often I'll do frozen foods. So as you can see, every single one of them will eat the flake food, including the parrotfish, which I'm very happy with. I stop all the flow just because I feel like the clownfish needs to be able to reach the food, and versus it flying everywhere and they being scared of getting out of their anemone. I leave the flow off for about 10 minutes. You'll see all these flakes disappear. Even when you turn the flow back on, you don't really see much of them, because I know you would think that the reason you see them disappear is because they end up, you know, falling on the gravel or on the rock or whatever. But even after the flow's on, you see some, but just, you know, not a lot. So the one that eats the most, I would say, is the flamingi tang. I mean, he's the one that I've had since he's been about 2 or 3 inches, very small, and has grown to be this beautiful 5 to 6 inch fat little guy. Will eat anything you throw in the tank. videos. My wife is watching some teaching videos, preparing for this virtual learning that's happening soon. Alright guys, this was just really a quick video of me feeding my fish. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and like always, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future videos, and hit the like button. Thank you guys.